Friends, today we will discuss battery types. Normally, batteries are used in substations, UPS, and many other applications. So, there are various types of batteries. First one is plante type, second is tubular type battery, third is VRLA, wall regulated, fourth is naked battery. So, we will see the characteristics of each type of batteries. First is chemistry. So chemistry, cathode and anode. Which metal or material? Positive terminal. Anode is negative terminal. So which type of and electrolyte is also, which type of electrolyte is used. So first, plante type battery. Positive terminal is Pb, lead. Second is anode, PbO2, and electrolytes used is H2SO4, which is aqueous solution sulfuric acid. Then VRLA battery. Here also same cathode and anode materials are used, and aqueous solution electrolyte is also same. And in VRLA battery also same. Only in naked battery cadmium is used and NiOH is there and KOH. This is the aqueous solution. So these anode and cathode materials are used. Second is cell voltage. Cell voltage for plante type is 2 volt and nominal end cell voltage is 1.85 volt at 10 hours rate, discharge rate. Here tubular battery has 2 volts end cell voltage. Same parameters, 1.85 volt at 10 hours. In VRLA battery, some changes, 1.8 volt at 10 hours rate. It is a discharging time, 10 hours. Within 10 hours it will discharge the battery, 1.2 volts. Now naked battery has 1.2 volt cell voltage, 1 volt at 5 hours rates, 1 volt at 5 hours discharge rate. Okay. Requires more consequence number of cells than lead acid battery for a given DC voltage. Here, as the voltage is less, cell voltage is less, require more number of cells. Okay, so this is also one criteria. So third is application. Third is application. Application wise, ideal for float application. In power plants power plant, substations. Okay, so tubular battery is ideal for frequent frequent charging, frequent charge discharge, where we select the type of battery, cycling duties. So frequent, here frequent charge and discharge is possible in tubular battery. And VRLA battery for short time backup, for short time backup VRLA battery is used. With low depth of discharge, very occasional use. With low depth of discharge, occasional use. Okay, then this naked battery is ideal for very high rate of discharge, ideal for very high rate of discharge. Okay, under very abusive condition, under very abusive condition. Okay, these are also good in cycling application, good in cycling of applications. Reliability. So next characteristics is reliability. Whenever there is high rate of discharge under very abusive condition, so we can discharge it quickly. So naked battery is used for those application. Reliability. Most reliable in float operation. Plante type, most reliable in float operations. Okay, reliable but not as reliable as plante. Is tubular also reliable but not compared to plante, as good as plante type. VRLA is generally reliable, however prone to the unexpected malfunctioning. So reliability is less reliable. Here naked battery, most popular alkaline secondary cell, reliable during duty cycles, reliable during duty cycles, however prone to malfunctioning during the emergency operation. It will malfunction in emergency operation. So some characteristics we have discussed, further we will keep discussing. Monitoring state of charge, monitoring state of charge. Monitoring state of charge. Other than measuring electrolyte specific gravity, battery condition can be monitored visually through the transparent container. So here monitoring and state of charge in plante type battery. Electrolyte specific gravity we can measure. Electrolyte specific gravity we can measure and monitor through transparent container. In tubular type battery can be done by measuring electrolyte specific gravity. This we can measure. We can measure specific gravity. In VRLA, no easy method to ascertain the state of charge. Since the cells are completely sealed, the cells thereby act as a black boxes. Cells are sealed. So state of charge cannot be monitored. Okay, this is also done. No easy monitoring. In VRLA, this is tubular and this is plante. This is NICAD. In NICAD, electrolyte specific gravity does not indicate the cell condition. So this is a different one. In NICAD, specific gravity does not indicate the cell condition. Monitoring the state of charge of the battery is very difficult. So state of charge of battery is difficult to monitor. And therefore performance failure is unpredictable. Here performance failure is unpredictable. Next characteristics, susceptibility to high temperature. Here susceptibility to high temperature. Satisfactory in plante satisfactory operation. Up to 48-50 degrees Celsius electrolyte temperature. Here tubular satisfactory operation up to, here also same. In VRLA, prolonged operation at high ambient temperature curtails battery life. So here prolonged high temperature, prolonged high ambient temperature, high ambient temperature, prolonged high ambient curtail battery life. So battery life is reduced here, like by approximately 50% of every 8 degree Celsius above 25 degree. So above 25 degree, it is if it is plus 8 degree Celsius, then 50% life is reduced. Here naked battery satisfactory operation up to 48 and 50 degree Celsius electrolyte temperature. So this satisfactory operation also same in naked also. Here same criteria. So further next characteristics we will discuss. Discharge. In plante type, much superior to tubular, much superior to tubular. Here in tubular, standard discharge. VRLA is best. Discharge performance very good in naked. So the discharging characteristics we have studied. So plante is much better. Maintenance requirement. Topping up with distilled DM once in a 12 to 18 months. Topping up with distilled DM once in 12 to 18 months. Clean environment to be kept. Dry and terminal connection to be checked. Clean, dry environment. State of charge to be regularly monitored. State of charge to be regularly monitored. Same here, topping is done with the distilled water. Battery to be kept clean. Same here. Connections to be checked. Terminal and dryness and cleanness is to be maintained. State of charge to be regularly monitored. Here in VRLA, no topping up required. No topping up required. No topping up required. Battery to be kept clean and dry. This is also one clean and dry. Terminals to be checked periodically. Voltage and physical condition of the battery to be monitored. Here voltage and physical condition of battery to be monitored. In case of the VRLA battery. Now here naked battery topping up required 4 to 5 times year, 4 to 5 times in year. Okay, dryness and cleanness that is to be maintained. Terminals and connections to be checked periodically. Requires replacement of, this is also same, requires replacement of entire electrolyte in 6 to 7 years. Replacement of electrolyte in 6 to 7 years due to carbonation. Due to carbonation. So some of the characteristics we will discuss in the next lecture.